Whether you're a beginner, Ronnie Coleman, Chris Bumstead, Jay Cutler, or like most somewhere in between, more likely than not, you have the dumbbell bench press in your workout routine. The dumbbell bench press is a staple for upper body strength with a key focus on your chest, shoulders, and triceps. In this video, we're going to be focusing on how to maximize muscle growth with this movement, along with reducing that risk of injury that can follow with it. Let's start by taking a look at the form that should be taken when performing this lift. Begin by laying back on your bench with a slight arch in the lower back. Focus on the 4 points of contact. Plant your feet, tighten the glutes, lower your shoulders to engage your lats, and keep your head on the bench. This is essential for creating the strong base to handle the weight. Stack your wrists and elbows to maintain stability and a clear path for the weight. My preference is to place the weight at a slight diagonal path across my palm as it encourages the wrist to rotate to roughly 45 degrees. So we have two options when it comes to the initial setup for the dumbbell bench press. These two variations should be used based off the amount of weight you're using for the movement and how comfortable you are handling this weight. These two variations are as follows. Simply row the weight up and place the weight on your thigh, or deadlift the weight and place it on your thighs. From here, kick up your legs and lay back with the weight. Please, I beg of you, make sure you are lined up with the bench before you lay back like this. I've seen many people lay back, they're not lined up, they're falling off each side of the bench, weights flying. Don't be that person. From here, focus on the 4 points of contact, having a tall chest and a slight back arch. Bring your elbows and wrists to a 45-degree angle as this will help keep the chest high and lats engaged. Think about rowing the weight down and then pressing it up. Keep your wrists and elbows stacked on the eccentric. I like bringing the weight into my armpit for a deep stretch. And instead of dropping the weight at the end of the set, bring your knees to the weight and roll up. The dumbbell bench press is used by so many because how malleable this movement is in terms of muscle engagement. Let's take a quick look at how easily this lift can be modified. The one I've been using, the flat variation, is the most commonly used. However, simply adjusting the angle on the bench can drastically change the engagement point. While maintaining the same form with a steeper angle equates to the higher on the chest and increased shoulder activation you should feel. There's so many variations from bench angle adjustment to dumbbell orientation that allows this move to be used by so many regardless of whether it's for sports training, powerlifting, or bodybuilding. The key is to follow correct form to reduce that risk of injury along with maximizing the benefits of the specific variation that you're training for. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe as it is greatly appreciated and I hope this video can help you in some way. Until the next video, go make some more gains.